Hello friends, welcome back. Factuality brings to you yet another engaging video, and today we'll discuss about unusual traditions of the world. By definition, tradition is a way of thinking, behaving, or doing something that has been used by the people in a particular group, family, society, etc. for a long time. But today I'm gonna mention some of the wackiest traditions which continue to amuse us till date. So, talking first about Krampus night in Austria. While some countries enjoy the wholesome family fun of Santa Claus, Austria take to the streets to celebrate Santa's terrifying evil companion Krampus. Thousands of people gather in Hollabrunn Market Square to watch more than 120 Krampus impersonators take to the streets. German folklore states that Krampus beats naughty children and puts them in woven wicket basket on his back. The very idea of capturing is enough to give a shiver down my spine. Well, I mean, it's pretty odd and crazy, but that's the beauty of the culture. So this one is pretty weird and a lot different from the others. So I have an advice for you. When you turn 25 years old, are unmarried and celebrating it in Denmark, I advise you not to step out with your best clothes on. It's a tradition in Denmark that your friends ambush you on your 25th birthday with cinnamon shower all day. If that isn't already bad enough, you should see what happens 5 years later when you turn 30 and you still haven't been married. The spice is upgraded to pepper, and you've got no choice but to get married as soon as possible. Moving on to the next tradition, we have cheese rolling in England. Well, this tradition is already held for around 200 years in Gloucester, England. Each year on the last Monday in the month of May, participants stand on top of the Cooper's Hill waiting for an enormous wheel to roll a double Gloucester cheese off the hill. When the cheese starts rolling, everyone tries to chase it while slipping, tripping, and tumbling down the way. The first one who catches the cheese can keep it. Wow, now that's what we call a cheesy affair. Isn't it interesting? Moving on to the next custom, we have the Polterabend custom in Germany. Well, the actual high point of this custom is the throwing onto the ground of porcelain that has been brought by guests at the marriage ceremony. Stoneware, flower pots, ceramics are all happily thrown onto the ground. Glass is not broken due to the significance of happiness, and mirrors should not be broken due to the old superstition that breaking a mirror will bring about 7 years of bad luck or so. The couple must thereafter take care of cleaning up the pile of shards. This is supposed to make the couple aware that they will have to work together through difficult conditions and situations in life. Whoa, now that's some challenging couple goals over here. So moving on to the last custom, we have a custom in China. Well, firstly, I want to admit that I was so shocked to get to know about this culture. But yes, it did existed. China, always known for its oldest cultures, tracing back to thousands of years ago. One such culture which is strange and even bizarre to me is foot binding. Young girls of China were compelled to go through the painful process of foot binding. For almost 1,000 years, the Chinese thought that small feet were marks of beauty and desirability among girls. This perception caused the Chinese men and women to intentionally restrict the girls' feet from growing bigger from a certain size by binding them. However, this tradition was stopped by the late 1940s. Well, some of us will find these cultures hard to understand, whereas these rituals may seem perfectly fine to the followers of that specific tradition. All these rituals all over the world have always one thing in common, and that is each ritual perfectly expresses the local culture. So with that, we come to an end of this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment and share not just this video but your traditions and cultures as well. Thank you.